Welcome, welcome. I am adjusting the chat. Give me a second here. Make sure everything's working. Why is it way over there? All right, here we go. Hey, Dustin. How are you, sir? All right, back on Nevada today. Alan, hello, how are you? I'm doing well. I hope you are as well, sir. I'm doing good. Yeah, I decided to go back to Nevada. It's more, I had a lot of fun on that 16X map, but if I do anything on it, you're going to be watching me in one field for 2 hours. So I came back to Nevada. It's large as well, but it's not quite as big. And I've got more things I can do with the cattle and the pigs and things like that. So I came back. I'm going to probably be jumping back and forth between certain maps. I wanted to play the new Stevie one. I haven't done that one yet, but I didn't get to it today. Maybe Thursday. I haven't even looked at it yet. Hey, Lynn. How are you? I thought you said howdy Rudy, but you said howdy doody. There's Scorpion. So, yeah, I'm back on Nevada ZA, and I can't remember what I was doing, but I think I've got a couple of fields ready. I know I bought 5 and 6. 5 was a pretty good size field, and I think I bought that just before I ended the live stream. Let's see if I can make it up this hill. I was having trouble on this hill. I had to get Whistling Pete back out. Nice drift, yeah, I know. Pretty cool, huh? I like to watch it slide. Hi, honey, I'm home. Hi, Alan. Alan? Is he on? How's he doing? You've been playing the Wild West? I debated whether to go back on it, but like I said a minute ago, if I do, I'm pretty much going to be on one field for like 2 hours. So I thought I'd come back here. I may go back to that map. You know, I'll just bounce around between the maps I've been playing. You know me, I get bored playing one thing. Hi, Dennis. Thank you. Appreciate it. So this is the end of the corn I was doing. No, I don't think so. I haven't done anything to it. I shut the system down after the last live stream, and I haven't turned it on since. So I haven't. I didn't take the time. I was busy. It's probably still on. I got to figure out how in the hell I got it on in the first place. Because I thought that if I don't log into Steam Streambot, it wouldn't work, but it does. I will, Dennis. Thank you very much. And she'll appreciate that with Valentine's Day coming up. Somebody thinking of her. Well, Dustin, it's not going to work if you just do one emote. It's when you do multiple ones that it doesn't like it. Twitch doesn't like that either. YouTube doesn't like it. Twitch doesn't like it. And because like I said, I told you that story where a guy asked for people to put up emotes to vote for something that he was voting on, and he had people that they were banning their accounts for doing it. I mean, literally banning their accounts. You're just living dangerously now. Okay, I remember, let's see, this one. Let me see what this field needs. This one needs plowing. Okay, so most of the fields were full up with crops when I installed the map, so they probably haven't been plowed. A lot of them have, because you watched me do it. You're in a good moon today. Is it a full moon? A crescent moon? Once in a blue moon? Moon over Miami? Let me find the plow, because I think it was busy. It was busy. I bought 5 and 6, and if you notice, 5's got cotton on it. So I'm going to have to get a cotton harvester. Let's get this guy done here. Bad Moon Rising. There's a bathroom on the right. My wife used to think that's what they were singing. I used to play a lot of Creedence Clearwater, and one day she said, "Why are they always singing about a bathroom on the right?" I said, no, no, no. It's a bad moon on the rise. I mean, there's whole YouTube pages on people that mishear lyrics of songs. And it's understandable. There's so many songs, the rock and roll type are the worst, but you can't understand what they're saying. The beat's good and you like the music, but you can't understand the words. Time Drifter is in the house. Hey, Time. How are ya? Yeah. All right, I'm dying of thirst already, and I'm yawning, so I need a little caffeine, I guess. I've noticed it, like the last live stream, I popped a, my wife would be happy. I popped a Mountain Dew, and I was still drinking it after the live stream ended, so. Cold and refreshing. About a loose deuce. A loosey goosey. All right. I got to buy. What did I say? Cotton technology. Oh, I've got a new mod. The one that I talked to Lynn about last Thursday. Let's see. It's this one, I think, that I want. I don't care whether it's got Trailburgers on it or not. All right, hang on. I'll show you the new mod. Well, there's no showing. It's, well, kind of, I guess. Let me get my guy here. Well, it's too bad you're not on Discord. You could sing it to us, and we'd know immediately. Here, I'll back off so it's not so loud. Better get that looked at. Man, this is a shaky little thing, ain't it? Woohoo! Whoa, whoa! I'm gonna flip it over. Ooh, nice red seat. I have no idea if I. Oh wait, I'm going to Uncle's place. Where am I wanting to go? I don't know where I'm at. Why am I way up there? Well, I guess that's on the way home. I guess. I didn't realize that Uncle's place was on the road home. I wonder if the bail counter works on that. That'd be funny. Bail counter, BA. Bad attitude. I'll cross that bridge when I come to it. Alright, let me look at this map here. You know what? I think I can cross country here. I'm gonna plow through these weeds to get my field. Craig's in the house. Hey Craig, how you doing, buddy? Alrighty, here we are. I'm gonna be a cotton picker today. What? What? I don't. What? I don't have FS19 anymore? What's that mean? You having some bad weather, are you? Well, at least you have a snowblower instead of just a shovel. Well, you did have a shovel, but I mean, at least you have a snowblower in addition. All right. Get this show on the road here. Get it opened up. I'm just going to hire a worker and let him go. And let's see, who's doing the cotton? And Dar Smith is a cotton picker today. You go, girl. What? What? You can't launch it anymore? She won't let you do it, Time? Well, she's a tough one. I don't think I'd fight her for it. Hey, John's in the house. Yeah, I learned a long time ago. Don't fight with your spouse because you'll never win. You may be bigger and tougher, and you may win the battle, but you'll never win the battle. All right, we'll let this guy go. Let me show you the new mod. It's a new mod to me. Where's my little run around? Right, I'm going to head down the road here. Lynn was talking about, well, I mentioned it, and Lynn was kind enough to tell me the name of it. If you remember, I was talking about cattle, and there was a mod that would it changes the breeds of cattle that you can buy, and it gives them different qualities. And I put it in, like I said, I mentioned it, and again, Lynn was kind enough to tell me what the name of it was. Scorpion told me about it a while back, and I kept meaning to get it, and I never did because it sounded interesting to me. Okay, how come I can't? Oh, there it goes. It's another one of those things that Giants should have in the game. You know, I'm not saying they should or shouldn't, but it's the kind of thing that they could do to kind of improve, you know, the game a little bit. Anyway, if we go, let's see, this is the milk side. I sold the cattle that I had because once you put the mod in, it won't work on cattle. Hang on. Forgot to turn my cell phone off. Anyway, it's the kind of thing that that makes the game a little bit more interesting. I'll show you. What you do with the cattle now is they've changed the breeds. So you have a red poll, an Ayrshire, an Angus, a Holstein, and then several Brahmas. And what happens is that the red poll and the Angus and the Brahma, they're used for beef. The Holstein and the Ayrshire are milk cows. So if you buy the red polls and the Angus, they eat more food and they poop more manure. So if you're in need of manure, you'll buy red polls and Angus. Now again, you have to feed them a little bit more, but you get more manure. If you buy the Ayrshire and the Holstein, the Ayrshire and the Holstein, they produce more milk. And I think let's see, the Holsteins eat a little bit more than the Ayrshire, but they do produce more milk. So if you want milk, you buy these two. If you want a lot of milk, you buy Holstein. The Brahmas take more water, but they make more slurry. So if you need chocolate milk, you'll want to buy the Brahmas. So I was thinking about just buying. I can get 200, but if you're going to buy the red polls and the Angus and the Brahmas that don't produce milk, you want them breeding. So there's no point in buying 200 cattle. I want to buy 50 cattle so that they can breed, make 100. So I'm going to buy a few of these. I'll probably buy maybe I don't know, a few. Let me buy some milkers first. I'll buy 20 of those. Let's see. I haven't seen the chat for a minute. Let me go back and check that out. King Kid's in the house. Hi, King Kid. Andy's here. Hello, Andy. Yeah, I was curious about that. So Andy Plus, what I read, you cannot put mods onto FS19 on Epic Games. Well, that's just stupid. Well, the thing about that offer, Craig, I'm wondering if they did it to get people to like the game and then want to buy a regular edition of it. That's kind of a crappy thing to do. That's my opinion. All right, so I bought 25 milkers. Let's buy. Let's see here. Let's buy some Angus. And then let's buy, I don't know. Let's buy some light brown Brahmas. Brahmins. Brazier cattle. All right, and then let's see. Did I buy any red poles? I don't think I did I? Let me see. No, I don't think I did. Let me buy some of those. All right, so I got my 100. Confirm that, and then we'll see what happens. Bill's here. Hippies and hillbillies. Got us pegged, doesn't he? All right, I need to check on a couple of fields. Oh, let's see how they're doing. Let's see, we've got wheat. Is this wheat or barley? This is wheat. It's ready to harvest. This is field 12. Let me go down and check. This is the one I plowed up. It's not ready. Wait a minute. It says it needs plowing. But I plowed this. Remember when I plowed it into one field? That's weird. That's really strange. Okay, this is barley, but it doesn't look like it's ready. Oh man, I'm having a hard time getting up this hill. Yeah, it's still growing. Let's check the ones up here. Oh, how does sunflowers get in with the corn? Okay, the corn is still growing. Sunflowers are still growing, so they're not ready. All right, let me go find my plow and finish that field. Need to kick my speed boots up a little bit. Now I got bales already. You go, Dar. She's a cotton picker from way back. All right, he's done, but he's not done. I got to clean up here. Clean up on aisle 6. Let's stop the driver. Get rid of that. A massive headache. I saw an advertisement for a little machine today. I have no idea if it works, but what was it called? The Ebb? I think it was called the Ebb. It's a little machine that you turn on. It sits next to your bed, and at night you put on this headband that's hooked to this thing, and it's got a hose that comes from the machine to the headband, and you put it on and turn it on before you go to sleep, and it cools your head down, and it's supposed to work for those people that have slight insomnia. You know how sometimes you just can't stop your brain from working when you go to sleep or when you go to bed, and you can't fall asleep because your mind is racing? Or if you have a headache, it's supposed to be good for headaches as well. Hey, Anthony. So you put this thing on and turn it on, and it cools your head down, and it's supposed to make you sleep deeper and longer. It's supposed to, stop that brain activity somehow. But they also said it works well with headaches. So it's the weirdest thing. I didn't buy it. I certainly looked at it because I don't have insomnia per se, but quite often now recently I go to bed and about 4 or 5 hours later I'm wide awake. And I'm the kind of person that has always needed at a minimum 7 hours sleep. I could go 8 hours. I can do well with 7 hours, and I do okay with 6 hours. But less than that, and I don't function very well. Well, I do, but not for very long. Raised in the house. You're just chopped liver. Why do you say that? Hey, there's Metallic is in the house. Yeah, I don't know. There's a 60-day free trial with the thing. I might get it. I don't know. I'd be competing with Carol. Carol has one of those CPAP machines. Do I turn into I'm cranky pants all the time. I wake up cranky pants. That reminds me of that joke where the guy says he has a bowel movement at 8 o'clock every morning, and the doctor tells him, hey, at your age, it's good to be regular. And he says, yeah, you don't get it, doc. I don't get up till 9. I'm doing good, Anthony. Hope you're well. Hey, it says I don't own that land. What? I don't own that land? Okay, Andy doesn't want to work. Alan doesn't want to work. Why does nobody ever want to work my fields? Craig doesn't want to work. Look at that. Craig, what's up? How come you don't want to work my field? Because I don't own it. That's why. I thought I was on field number 6. I'm too busy watching the chat. Good Lord. Well, I knew that 6 was next to 5. That's all I know. So 6 must be over yonder. You getting senile? I've been senile before. Here's the one I thought I was on. Everybody's going on strike. You have to pay for the privilege to work my fields. All right. Let's see if I can get somebody to work on this field. Nope. Sean McConnell doesn't want to do it. Scorpion doesn't want to do it. Rose Crowder doesn't want to do it. Come on, guys. Because it's already done. Did I already do it? I already did it. That's why. It's already been. That's the one I just plowed. Oh my God. I should just stop the stream right here. My mind just went today. It's gone. I lost my mind. That's the one I just finished plowing. Which one did I say needed plowing? Oh my God. Mountain Dew's not going to fix this problem. I didn't plow it. I plowed it. All right, I do have a field that needs plowed, but where is it? Which field is it? It isn't that one. Oh, geez. Look, I ran right through that lake. Was it 13? Here it is. It's 13. Okay. I found it. I found it. Geritol? Do they even still make that? All right. Who's got it? Somebody's got it. Who's got it? Harold Teague. He's got it. Harold Teague. What was that commercial? It used to be a commercial. I can't remember what it was for. I mean, which product it was for. But basically, you're in the living room of some people's home, and the man happens to be an older gentleman, is standing in front of a picture window, and they kind of zoom in on his face, and he's got the most sour look on his face, like somebody just kicked his dog or something. And the wife, I'm assuming is his wife, comes up behind him, puts her hand up on his shoulder, and says, "Oh, honey, are you constipated again?" And he just shakes his head with his puppy dog look. It was so funny. Oh, I love that commercial. Made me laugh every time I saw it. Oh, no problem, Ray. You need your sleep, buddy. I just appreciate you coming by. I appreciate it more than you know. Thank you very much. And there's Miss Nelson. Hello, Miss Nelson. How's your day going? Uh-oh. I better get this guy out of there. The cattle are going to eat it. That cow there looks like it's going to explode. By the way, when I downloaded this mod today, I noticed there's one for pigs as well. They're German pigs, though, so I don't know if that makes a difference. I don't speak pig or German, so I don't know how I would communicate with them. The wife got you sick? Well, that's not good. We got the flu, or... I don't know how to close this unless it closes itself. How do you close this thing? I bet it closes itself because I didn't close it last time. It ended up closing. All right, Ray, we take care of yourself. Thanks for stopping by. %? Those little rugrats, they like to spread that disease around. I better be careful. Stay away from the kids. Just tell them they can't come home. They have to stay at school. All right, where's that tractor at? Let me go pick up some cotton, and then I got to figure out where to sell it. You guys are going to love this. For those of you that haven't seen this trailer in action. I know, but I didn't put it in this farm, I don't think. I gotta find a place to put it. I can put it at the end of this field, maybe. There's grass on this field. What am I going to do with grass? Hey, Fred. How you doing, buddy? Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. There's a little spot right there, too. Or is that the same spot? No, it's not. So I've got grass on a couple of places. I got to figure out where to put it. And the way the terrain is on this map, I need to find a good flat spot because otherwise it's going to mess the terrain up. few days off, that's always good. Where's field number 5? I'm going... I need to take this down to field number 5. 5 is alive. Why'd they put a little bit of gate there? Well, for that matter, why'd they put a stone fence there? You got grass on different places? You looking for love in all the wrong places? Alright, let's see. I need to find... Well, for one thing, I need to find a piece of property that I own. Maybe right here? There's a little bit of grass here, but I don't know how much grass I'm going to need. Maybe right here? On the side of the road? This might be a good place to put it. Let's see. Miscellaneous? This is Nevada ZA. I popped off of that 16X one I did last week. And I'll probably go back to it at some point. But this one's got more stuff, if you can tell, this one's got more stuff to do on it. Kind of why I came back. There is cell point 150. Let's see. Well, how close is that to that field? That's not bad. Or, you know what I could do? Is I could actually put the driving part on the road. Okay, there's a delay. Oh, I don't own the land. I can't do it. I had to put it over here. Alright. I guess that's okay. Here, let me see. Where's that? I guess that's as good a place as any. Just pop it right there. Twist it a little bit. Twist and shout. There. Too late now. It's too late now. I done it. It's all done. Let's pick up some cotton. Medicine Creek. I haven't downloaded that one yet. Who's the author on Medicine Creek? Operating position. No Creek Farms? Okay, it doesn't look like there's any bales on this side of the field, so that's perfect. It's dropping the bales on the other end. That's good. I don't think I'm going to get 20 bales. This trailer will hold 20 bales, believe it or not. But I don't think I'm going to get 20 bales. Okay, you got to imagine this. There's 4 bales on there. This thing's going to hold 20 of those. It just keeps stacking them sky high. It's unbelievable. When this thing is full, it looks so funny. It looks like you're pulling a skyscraper down the road. Oh, there's an update on that? Well, I'll wait till I download it then. And I missed it. Did anybody say who the author is? Not that it matters. All righty then. Let's check and see. Okay, this guy is kind of done, I guess. And since I just hired a worker to go straight up and down, there shouldn't be any cleanup on it. So we can just do this and pull this plow off the road somewhere until it's needed elsewhere. No Creek. Oh, I'm sorry. You said that. No Creek's Farm. You said that. I'm sorry. When I saw No Creek's Farm, I thought that sounded like the name of another farm. I thought we were talking about another farm by that name. Silly me. Tricks are for kids. All right. I got to figure out. Let's see. Did I had some wheat ready someplace, didn't I? Let's see what this is. Needs plowing. Canola. It's ready to harvest. Let's do it. What are we having for dinner? Somebody having dinner? It's a little early for dinner for me. I just had lunch, but I'll always eat some more. Oh, it's got a corn header on it. I can't work with that. I gotta find my other header. Whoops. Did I do that? I guess I should fix it since I did it. Well, that didn't help. That didn't help it. There we go. Sorry, buddy. Go back to sleep. Middle of the night there. Yeah, it's not quite 2 o'clock in the afternoon here. Now, I do eat early. I try to eat about between 5 and 6 o'clock in the evening. Well, late afternoon. Well, sometime during the day, I guess. Oregon's still trying to get rid of the daylight savings time, which goes less than a month. We'll be changing back to daylight savings time, and our legislature has voted to get rid of or to just stay in daylight savings time. Now, if a state decides to not change to daylight savings time, they can do that anytime they want. Like a couple of states do that already. Arizona does. Arizona says to hell with it. We're not changing, and they stay on standard time the whole year. You can do that without any problem. If you want to keep daylight savings time and not change back to standard time, then the government has something to say about that. So basically their ruling is that if Oregon wanted to do that, Washington and California would have to do it as well. That way the whole West Coast would be on a certain time zone. California and Washington has already done it. I don't know if it's ratified. I don't think California, I don't think they ratified it. I think they voted on it. Washington voted on it before Oregon. Oregon did it after Washington did it. And then the government has to, the federal government has to come in and say it's okay. So far, none of that's happened. So even though Oregon has voted not to jump back to standard time, they can't do it yet. So we'll see. I heard something like 2021 or 2023. It's hard to say. You know how the government is, especially the federal government. One side of the federal government hasn't done anything for 4 years as far as passing any laws or doing anything. If we can get them together, maybe something will happen. Barley's ready to go. Okay, I got to find that header. Where's my combine? Too busy talking about time. It's not my fault. Somebody mentioned Doctor Who. Started making me think about time. I need to get another combine. I've got enough fields now to have more than one combine. Anybody seen my header? I don't know where I left it. I'll bet I left it out in the field somewhere. I don't know where to look for it. Isn't that crazy? Oh, geez. I don't even know how to find it. Well, it's not a tractor. It's not a combine. Well, I don't even know where to look for it. Because I don't even know which one of these is on and off. Yeah, I don't even know how in the hell to find it. Oh well. Tell you what, I'll just buy a new combine. Let's get another John Deere because I numbered that other one. So I don't know what I bought. What did I buy? This one? Nope. That one? Nope. That one? Nope. Which one did I buy? That one. Okay, we're going to get another one of these. Grain tank extension, yes I do. But I don't want that one. I'll just get factory foldable. Wheel setup. Alright, good enough for government work. Let's make this number 2. North America, rear hitch. Do I need a rear hitch? Probably. I don't know why. Standard's fine, I guess. Engine, I want the big engine. Let's get the fancy advanced power caster. God, I don't know. Which pipe do I need? I don't know what the hell that does. Alright, let's just do that. Okay, I'm going to buy this. And I need a header. Six Guns is in the house. Hello, Six Guns. I know. I lost. I can't find it. It's easier to buy a new one. All right, we're going to make the main color John Deere green. John Deere green. And we're going to make the design color John Deere yellow. There's John Deere yellow. And is there a deer? There, John Deere. Right. Good to go. I lost part of my combine. I don't know where I put it. We'll find it. Don't worry. It'll show up sometime. I'm having a bad day. I don't know what's going on. All right, Dustin. His phone's overheating? Well, they do get warm. I know I've got a Samsung Galaxy 7 and a 7S, and it gets a little toasty sometimes when you're using it. See you, Dustin. Oh, I remember that. Scorpion, we were playing on on one of my servers, and Scorpion took Lynn's truck when she wasn't looking and drove it into a lake, and she couldn't find it anywhere. It was hilarious. Was that on 15? I think that was on, or is that on 17? I can't remember. Because driving in the water now is a little different than it used to be. That was that purple one, yeah. Yeah, Bill, you had a worse year than I did, I think. Was it when 17 was new? Yeah, because we were on Ponderosa, weren't we? Poor old Barney. Well, Barney did need a bath. There's my header, I think. There's my header. I found my header. I told you I would. I don't know why in the heck it's down here. Well, where am I? It's down at the bottom of field 14. Okay. Yeah, that was pretty funny. Were we on Discord back then? I can't remember. Yeah, we used to have a lot of fun. I'll keep playing with the tires. I put the tires up and down twice now trying to get the damn combine open. Uh-oh. What is this? It's the canola, okay. I should have known by looking at it. It looks a little sticky. Alright there. Let's go down and see if we can find that combine header. Combine header. It's a combine. A combine header. Alright, bottom of 14. There it is right there. How come I couldn't see that before? It's showing up on the map now. I was on the wrong map. I feel like Dora the Explorer. Map, 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 map. Okay, what's next? I could actually double up on these fields. Really? Happy Thanksgiving? It wasn't me. I hardly ever go into Discord. I probably should. Shouldn't I? Doesn't have any axles? Really? Should run over that truck again. That was fun. There's a picnic table there. Alright, here comes the test now to see if this thing's going to work. Field number 12. Do I have a course set up for field number 12? I do have one for plowing. Oh boy. I don't know how this is going to work. Let's just see. Field number 12. I guess I can leave everything the way it is. Do a headland at least. I should probably do 2 of them clockwise. Generate a course. Field 12. Harvest. Now you know it's not going to work because it never does. What the hell? Okay, what am I doing now? This is wheat. There should be a what did he call it? Windrow. I think I must have harvested these things manually last time. I don't have any course play routes set up. All right, who's driving this one? Brian Wheeler's on the job. That looked weird. Oh, no worries. Now that was weird. What's he doing? What the heck is he doing? Oh, he's full. Oh, he's full. Okay. I need to stop him. And we need to, let's see. Turn on field pathfinding. Need to turn pathfinding off. I don't need it. Alright, and then let's go get a truck. Did I not have a grain trailer? I didn't do a grain trailer. I don't know if I can haul a grain trailer up those hills. But I'm going to need another truck and trailer, aren't I? Woohoo! Woo! I like having fun. I'm going to have to sell that other truck. It's not going to do me any good if I can't get up and down to the hill to my farm. Right. Oh, there's nobody in that one now. I guess I'll have to do it manually. Good thing I put the extra tires on there. Wow. Alright, let's get rid of that because that's going to cause some lag. And we'll let that go to town. And I need to buy another truck because that I'm going to need Whistling Pete. It's the truck that's got the biggest engine, I think, that I've got. So John Deere Green. That's ugly enough, isn't it? It says the main color's red. What is the main color? What is it that's red? I don't see anything that's red. The wheels? That's crazy. This isn't Whistling Pete. This isn't Whistling Pete. That's Whistling Pete. All right, because I need the big engine. I need the what do they call that? The chip, the old chip. All right, good enough government work. And then I'm gonna try to do a grain trailer with that. See if I can get it up and down the hill. That one there. Alrighty. Fred the Lurker. I'm a man, I can't multitask. I used to could. still can on a good day. I used to be a multitasker from way back. It used to drive my wife crazy. I would sit, watch a movie with her with a laptop and a book. All right, so where's that other combine? It was a little bit lower on the field. I'll just drive to it. Whoa, whoa. Almost lost control. Somebody said there's an update on that farm. I'll have to go back and look. I'm not going to download it till after the update if there's an update. Because I don't want to. I'm like, was it Alan? I can't remember who was talking about that farm, the creek farm. I hate when I have to start over because they do an update that changes everything. Bill's got ADD. Medicine Creek. Thank you, Lynn. Bill's got ADD. Like playing a Stevie map. I know it. I never seen anybody make so damn many changes. We used to play those Stevie maps, and every week it would change. You'd have to start over again. God, this combine's filling up awful damn fast. I still miss my equipment changer mod. Man, that was handy. I know, AC/DC. I guess, Fred, he's got a new one out, Fred. Somebody was telling me about it, and I don't remember the name of it. And when you said you were playing that creek map at Medicine Creek, I thought maybe that was a Stevie map. 2 out now. Lakeland Valley. Lakeland Vale. Is it Vale or Valley? I'll let you guys fight over that one. Fenton Forest. Oh my God, that one sounds funny. Okay, what happened? I got stuck. Is it the trailer or the truck? What's going on? It won't let me on the farm. Well, that was weird. I don't know what I was hitting there, but I was hitting something. How much does this thing hold anyway? Because it's not full. I don't know why I'm up here. I'm not going to dump it. I decided not to dump it. I'm going to wait till it's full. No green trucks allowed? Why not? Uh-oh, looks like Blake's full. Which one's Blake running? Blake must be running this canola, or whatever this is. Wheat. Okay, I'm seriously thinking about increasing the size of the bin in that John Deere. Barry's in the house. Hey, Barry. All right. Let's pick up some more cotton here. Those are huge bales, aren't they? I can't believe this thing holds 20 of those. I'm not going to get 20 off this field. It just keeps stacking them up. That's hilarious. Starvin' Marvin. Okay, I gotta get this guy. Oh, from South Park. I was wondering where the reference was coming from. The Starvin' Marvin I knew was from South Park. I didn't know what the other what the reference is to. You guys are leaving me behind today. I see where Robert Conrad passed away the other day. I just finished my collection of Wild Wild West DVDs. I had all the seasons to the Wild Wild West, but I didn't have the movies, the reunion movies, and I just bought them a couple months ago. And I also bought all the seasons to Baba Black Sheep. Now I have to watch him now that he's passed away. I think he was 84. Would you put it in the freezer? Yeah, they changed it. It was Baba Black Sheep, and then they changed it the second season, I think, to Black Sheep Squadron. I don't know why. Well, I'm gonna have to start watching him now. I know that a few years back he had a really bad car accident. He was driving drunk, and he had a really bad car accident, and he was in some pretty tough shape. But supposedly he died of a heart attack at 84. Yeah, who knows why they made him change it, but they had to change the name to protect the innocent or something. I don't know what's going on there. I don't know why I didn't look to see what this trailer holds. Mother Goose got pissy. Mother Goose and Mother Nature, they're both kind of pissy. Something happened in the first season, and Conrad had to fight like hell to get another season or two. And I don't remember what it was. I was reading something about it. Pappy Boynton is the character he played. Was a real life person. As a matter of fact, Pappy Boyington was on the show as what do they call that when they bring somebody in as an expert? Stewie Griffin. I love Stewie's always trying to kill his mom. Well, I remember Wild West. It was the first show that I ever saw in color. We didn't have a color TV, and I had to go over to my cousin's house to watch it. They were the only people in town I knew had a color TV. And it was, I think, maybe third or fourth season before it got color. It was black and white to start with. Right, a consultant, right. That's the word I was looking for. Was it yesterday? I popped onto the YouTuber formerly known as Big Hoss and watched a little bit of his live stream that he was running. I didn't say anything. I haven't talked to him for so long. I need to get a hold of him and just chat. The remote had a cable. I used to have... Beta came out first, you know. And I had the only one in town. I was the first guy to buy a video recorder in our town. It was $1,500. And I remember the first thing I recorded was a rerun of Star Trek show, the original Star Trek series. Yeah, Bill was the remote. So was Lynn. You know, I've told the story. The old TVs used to have tubes in them, right? They were huge. And I remember going to the hardware store with my father, and they had a machine just inside the door of the hardware store, and you would go to the machine. The top of the machine was where you would plug in all the tubes. So you would take the tubes out of your TV, and you would go to the hardware store, you would plug it into the top of this machine, you'd plug the tube in and test it. And if it worked, you put it back in your box. If it didn't work, you opened up the drawer underneath the machine, and you would find the tube that you were testing and take it to the counter and buy it. You would take and plug it back into your TV, and you'd have television again. So you had to repair your own TV, and these tubes burned out all the time. And I remember one day my dad came home, and we had this little black and white television, like I said, and he had this little plastic piece of plastic, and it was red, blue, and green plastic. And you taped it to the screen of your TV to give your TV fake color. It was hilarious. And then another thing my dad brought home one time It was a contraption that you bolted to the front of your TV, and it stuck out from the TV about 5 or 6 inches. And it was a big magnify. It was a big glass that magnified the screen, so that it looked like a bigger screen than what you actually had. It was terrible. Oh, it distorted the picture like crazy. It was funny. All these contraptions they had for televisions back then. So is Scorpion heading out? Well, drive careful, Scorp. Well, here's the funny part. We never had a TV till I was about 16 years old. 14 or 15. And we didn't have a telephone for years. And when we did have a telephone, it was a party line. And we weren't allowed to use the telephone. My dad used to say, you know, we didn't call our friends or anything. My dad used to say, if you want to talk to your friend, get off your ass and get on your bicycle and ride down to their house. Talk to them. We had a party line. So you used to have to, if you had to make a phone call, you used to have to go to the phone, pick it up, and listen, see if anybody was talking. Because all your neighbors were on, you know, the whole neighborhood was on the same line. So you would listen to see if one of your neighbors was talking. If they were, you'd hang up and wait your turn. If you really got stuck and had to make an emergency phone call or had to make an important call, you'd have to pick up the line and say, hey, sorry everybody, but I need to make an important phone call. And so they would say, okay, we'll get off and let you make your call. It's funny. Oh, everybody did. You'd pick it up and you'd hear people breathing hard. Yeah, I was the first person in town that had to own satellite dish too. I installed it myself. I used to make satellite dishes, the big 10, 15 feet ones that used to sit in your backyard. I used to make those. There was a local guy, a guy out in the country actually, had a farm, little farm, and he and I was over at his house one day, and he said, "What are you doing now?" And I told him where I was working. He says, "You got any spare time?" And I said, "Yeah, what's going on?" And he says, "I've talked to you before." He said, "You're pretty sharp." He said, "I'm making satellite dishes, and I could use some help." And I said, "Really?" And I was really interested in that. And he said, "Yeah." He says, "I tell you what, if you come and help me, I'll set one up for you, and for free." And I said, "Well, sure, I'd love that." And so what we did was he did the electronics, and I did the fiberglass. And so we'd make these satellite dishes. They were 10 feet satellite dishes in his garage, in his barn actually. I would fiberglass the actual satellite dish, and he would do the electronics, and then we would sell them and go set them up. And so I got the first one out, set it up in my backyard, and we had satellite dish. First people in the area to have one. We made it ourselves. That was fun. And then later on, I got the smaller one that they have now. You know, the ones they have out now. It was $500 for the dish, and then $500 for each receiver. So I installed them myself, and it was $1,500, just like the first Betamax that I had. I bought the dish and set it up, and two receivers, one upstairs and one downstairs. And I set it up in the middle of the worst storm we were having in years. And I had my wife, I was out on a ladder, hanging on for dear life, in the middle of a thunderstorm. And I had my wife inside the house with a tiny little TV, portable TV, and I was trying to find the satellite. And she would yell at me, "Okay, I got a picture. How good is it? It's a little snowy." Okay, so I would move the satellite. You had to get a certain angle. And I had to cut a limb of a tree down. And I came back, "How's the picture now?" She goes, "Oh, it's perfect." And I said, "Well, it won't be because we're in the middle of a storm." But anyway, it was kind of funny. I was lucky I didn't get struck with lightning. All right, let's poop this partial thing out here. Hang on, guys. I'm kind of losing it. I need to check my blood sugar. Oh, Jesus, no wonder. Hang on, I got to grab a candy bar. My blood sugar's dipping. I was wondering, I couldn't think straight here. Hang on, I'm going to grab a candy bar. I'll be right back. Sorry about that. My blood sugar's down below 60. That's coma level. I was live streaming one day and I just wasn't making any sense, and I can't remember who it was. Somebody that knew I was diabetic, and they said, "Rudy, what's your blood sugars?" And I said, "I don't know. Let me check." "Why?" And they said, "Because you're talking, but you're not making any sense." Sure enough, my blood sugars were way down. Yeah, I got some orange juice here. I'm going to eat a Twinkie, though, first, because I love Twinkies. Oh, geez. Sorry about that, guys. I reached in my fridge and I didn't have an apple juice. So I had to go to the main refrigerator in the kitchen, and I found an orange juice. Oh, man. Carol's not here. Usually she checks on me. Oh. Yeah, I knew something was going wrong. Also, I had a nurse tell me that like a half of a Coke or half a Pepsi, a real one, will bring it down too. Or bring it back up, I'm sorry. Yeah, I should have known My hands were shaking. All right, let's pick up the rest of this cotton. Yeah, I apologize for that, everybody. I swear, I've been having a little bit of trouble lately on deciding how much insulin to take and when to take it. Normally, I take a little bit of insulin before I eat, and I try to judge how much to take by what I'm eating. And I blew it today because I took a shot before lunch because I thought I was going to eat a particular thing for lunch. And I ended up being in a hurry to get to the live stream, so I just had a little bit of soup, a little bit of a vegetable soup. And so I didn't eat what I thought I was going to eat. I thought I was going to eat something a little bit more. For example, you know, if you eat carbs, because carbs have sugar in them, carbohydrates. And so if I'm going to eat like a sandwich, it depends on what kind of bread I'm eating and how much bread I'm going to eat. And I thought I was going to have some carbs today, and I didn't have much of a carb, and so I kind of blew it. All right, let's sell some cotton. I ended up with, look, now imagine this. There's what? 2, 4, let's see, 4, 8, 10, 12, 13. There's 13 on there. This thing will hold 20. Imagine how high it goes up. Isn't that crazy? I love this trailer, though. Works very well. So let's sell the cotton because I don't have any place to store it. So let's see what we can come up with here. Unload bales. I don't really want to unload them, do I? Abort, unload. Unload bales here. Is that how you sell them? Yep, that's how you sell them. How much did I make? Holy smokes! I made $1 million on those. That's amazing. Oh my God, I'm doing cotton. No, I feel fine. I mean, I just need to do something. I need to get that blood sugars up. I just, like I said, sometimes I don't make a lot of sense when that happens. It'll come up in a second here. I'm just guzzling that orange juice down. Usually I'm pretty good at guessing. The other thing that happens, though, and what's been happening to me lately, is that I've been having a meal or something, and my blood sugars are going up because of what I've eaten. And so I'll wait until it gets high before I take the insulin. And so it goes way too high. And then it takes a minute, it takes a while for it to come down. That's not good. Normally, I try to figure out what I'm going to eat, and I take the insulin before I eat. And then my blood sugar goes up, but then the insulin kicks in right away. And so my blood sugar doesn't go up very high. It goes up a little bit, and then comes down back to normal. That's the best thing to do, but I've been messing up lately. And I've been waiting until it goes too high. Then I take the insulin, and the insulin brings it back down, but it'll come back down too low, and then I have to eat something again. So it's a vicious circle. Anyway. Man, I can't believe I got that much for that cotton. Let me grab the plow, because I think that... No, wait a minute. That field did say earlier that I needed to plow it, but I did plow it when I bought it. I thought. Oh well, maybe I didn't. I can't recall. I think Carol's home. She's gonna be so mad at me. Yeah, I keep apple juice or orange juice in my fridge, but I'm out for some reason. I keep candy bars in here, and I keep Twinkies, and I like things that I can't eat normally, like those Hostess cherry pies. I love those, but I can't eat them anymore unless something like this happens. But Lynn's right. The best thing that you can do is a liquid, because it goes immediately into your bloodstream. Where if you eat something like a candy bar, it takes a minute for it to work. I'll tell you what I sometimes do is, if my blood sugars are kind of low in the evening before I go to bed, I will eat a candy bar when I go to bed to keep it from going low while I'm sleeping, because that's the dangerous part. I mean, it's one thing when it happens when I'm awake, because I can tell something's wrong. But when you're sleeping, it's not good. But that's the thing too, because I love juice. Like, I like apple juice and orange juice and things like that. Normally, I can't drink stuff like that, or at least not any quantity, because it also makes a difference on how much I'm going to exercise. So sometimes, like, I'll get up and we'll go out for breakfast someplace. Well, as soon as we get home, I'll get on the treadmill, and so I can have, eggs and sausage and hash browns and a pan. What I'll do is, the restaurant we go to, they have what they call a hungry man's breakfast, and what it is it's three eggs, like fried eggs, three eggs. You get 2 pieces of bacon, 2 pieces of ham, and 2 link sausages. And then it comes with a biscuit. I trade the biscuit for a pancake. So then I'll also have a pancake with syrup on it and a glass of orange juice. It's a pretty good sized breakfast. And of course, it's more than I should be eating. So what I'll do is I'll go have breakfast, and when we get home, I'll jump on the treadmill. And that works good, and I only do that, gosh, about once every 2 or 3 months. It's when I have to go to Portland for a doctor appointment. We'll stop at this restaurant and have a meal like that. And it's generally because I've had to fast before I get to the doctor. So I haven't eaten anything, overnight. So I'll wait till I take the blood test, and then I'll go and have something like that. Alrighty, let's check, see what we're doing. Well, it hasn't come up yet, but it will. Yeah, I like breakfast at any time. We do that quite often. When we can't think of anything for dinner, we'll have. Well, how about hash browns, eggs, and sausage or something? Uh, you know, bacon and eggs is good anytime. Jonathan Mortimer, how are you, sir? I haven't seen you in quite a while. How are you? Yeah, breakfast, as far as I'm concerned, breakfast is good anytime. It's kind of interesting because there's a lot of places now. I mean, look at McDonald's. Not that McDonald's is a good place to go for breakfast, but McDonald's will make a sausage egg McMuffin sandwich or breakfast burritos and things like that. And for the longest time, you would go and they would say, "Oh, sorry, we're not serving breakfast any longer. You know, we're only making hamburgers now." And people used to get so upset over that finally McDonald's started saying, "Hey, we serve breakfast anytime." So now you can get a sausage egg McMuffin anytime. And for those of you that don't know what that is, it's a they'll take a I don't know, do they call it a biscuit? May call it a biscuit. And it's got a piece of sausage in it with cheese and an egg. In a bun, and it's a breakfast sandwich, right? So, when I was on a diet, I was on a diet where it was basically I was eating mostly protein. And I would drive to work, and they would have a sale, and they had like buy one for $1. Now it's more expensive now, but back at that particular time, they had a sausage egg McMuffin for $1, and you could get if you bought one, they'd give you another one. So I would stop and buy. Well, maybe it was more than $1. I can't remember. It doesn't really matter. So I would buy a couple of those, and what I would do, I would buy them, and I would throw the bun away, and just eat the egg, sausage, and cheese. And just throw the bun. I wouldn't eat the bun. An English muffin. There you go. Thanks, Lynn. I know. I couldn't wait. It was kind of funny. I don't know if you could hear me when I realized my blood sugar was low. Obviously, I'm worried because something's wrong. I know something's wrong. My hands are shaking. I'm not talking much sense, and I got tunnel vision. Uh-oh, crap, my blood sugar's low, I gotta eat something. I get tickled those because I can now eat something I normally wouldn't eat. And so you notice that while I'm looking for the orange juice, the first thing I do is grab a banana Twinkie. Because I love those banana Twinkies and I never get to eat them. Where's that other truck? There it is. You can't get Twinkies anymore. Well, they still make them. Hostess went out of business. Somebody else bought it. They're smaller than they used to be, though. You don't get it. They don't make them as big as they used to. They're a little bit smaller, and they taste okay. They don't quite taste the same, at least to me. But that's the regular one. They've been making these banana ones, and they're actually pretty good. Cheese on toast. Well, make yourself a grilled cheese sandwich. Those are good. You know what I used to make a grilled cheese sandwich where I take butter and I would butter the bread, and then you put it on a skillet, and you put the butter's on the outside of the sandwich, and the cheese is on the inside, and you toast it, right? Well, the last time I made it, I didn't use butter. I used mayonnaise, and that worked pretty good too. It's gooder. Is gooder a word? Metal, metallic. You're making me laugh now. My blood sugar's not coming up though. I'm getting a little concerned. Let me check it again. No, seriously, it's not coming up. What the heck? I just drank an orange juice. You know the ones I used to like, and it wasn't a Twinkie, I don't think. I can't remember who made it. What it was is it looked like a Twinkie, but it had strawberry stripes on it. And they used to call them tiger tails, I think they called them. I haven't seen any of those for a while either. Those were good. I used to like those. What are those breakfast things that they make now? It's not a Hot Pocket. It's something else. Um, God, I can't remember what they call them. My son eats them. They're I don't know what they are. They're like a strawberry Hot Pocket thing. I can't remember what they call them. Which is not surprising. I can't. My brain's not working very good right now. Not a breakfast burrito. Um, it's a toaster thing. You put it in a toaster, and it's like a toaster pastry. Yeah, but there's a word for it. It's not a name. It's a product. Toaster strudel. Yeah, kind of like that. But there's a name for it. It's like a Twinkie or um, dang it. I can't remember what they're called. It's a brand name. Anyway, my son eats those things. Pop Tart. There you go. Thank you, Arctic. Thank you, Lynn. Maya, hello. How are you? Yeah, it's a Pop Tart. My son eats those all the time. I've never had one. I don't know if they're any good. They don't sound very good, but because you don't know what's really in them. Toaster noodles. What? No, he said toaster strudel. Toaster noodles. That doesn't sound good. I actually will have for lunch sometimes when I don't, when I just want something quick. I'll do some ramen noodles. But God, they're so full of salt. Plus, you're hungry after you eat them, so 5 minutes after you eat them, you're still hungry. Boiling eggs in a toaster. Yuck. Yeah, Jonathan, I got you. That's my problem. Hey, I'm losing sunshine out here. What's going on? Lights are coming on the combines. Subway sandwiches are full of sodium, huh? I'm a big salt eater. Probably shouldn't be. Yeah, I can hear the crickets out. Oh, geez. My, my cotton harvester's getting sucked up in the plow. All right, we'll just call Doctor Who and have it delivered to the farm. Where is the farm anyway? Well, we'll just put it in that field right there. All right, Dustin. Catch you later. Actually, I'm out of here myself pretty quick here. It is, Jonathan. And my blood sugar's not coming up, so I probably should check to see. I think it is because I'm feeling better. But I think I'm gonna go ahead and call it a stream. I got my 2 hours in, and I'll come back on Thursday if I'm still alive. I'm just kidding. I shouldn't kid about stuff like that, but too late. I've already said it. Anyway, guys, I'm going to go ahead and end the stream here. I hope you had fun. I want to thank everybody for stopping by. I appreciate the company, and I will see you again on Thursday. Lynn, you guys take care. You said you had appointments and everything, so I'll see you the next time or sometime. Thanks for stopping by, you guys. And everybody have a good evening. Cheers.